Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Weekly Grind with Mr. Chivalry. I'm Mr. Chivalry, and this is the show where we play some Master Chief Collection, get our weekly challenges, and we talk about our week. So let's get started. Alright, let's check out our challenges for this week. They just refreshed them 3 hours ago or so, so we got some fresh new challenges to look at. So I'd like to start off with some PvP. Win social games, yep. KD over 1. Style medals, which are always so random. And then we've got Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary this week. And we got some Spartan Ops, or Halo 3 and Halo 4. Cool. Cool. Well, let's start off with some SWAT. I know we've also got Grifball this week, so we'll definitely be playing some Grifball. Like every time that I start these, my volume is way too loud in my head. Alright, there we go. Make sure that we're muted. Oop. I think one time I was not muted, and one of the guys in the game thought it was the funniest thing of all time. So definitely gonna make sure that we're muted this time. So yeah, like I said, this is the game where we play some Master Chief Collection. Y'all know me, you know I'm a huge Halo fan, but I did not get into this game at launch. I know a lot of people experienced the crazy launch that was Master Chief Collection. Probably crazy in terms of like disappointing, I guess. But I did not start playing this game until 2019. So I've got a lot of catching up to do. I'll just show you. We're on season 8 now, right? I just got to the 9th page of season 8 this past week. But if we look back, like season 1, I'm on page 2. Season 2, I have like 4 things unlocked. Season 3, I made sure to 100% because I love Halo 3. Then 4 is when I started playing. Season 4 is when I started playing. So I got a couple things unlocked there. Then season 5, I 100% that. Season 6, I took a break. And then season 7, I went crazy. I 100% the whole season rewards. I did all the season challenges. So kind of the goal here is we're just trying to catch up on Master Chief Collection. You know, we came to it very late. When we've been playing it for like a year and a half at most. So which is kind of funny though, if you see my level, like I feel like it's pretty comparable to people that have been playing since 2014. But also probably not very fair because Halo 5 came out 2015. So like I know my little brother, he's one of those people that, you know, played this game a little bit. They had a rough launch and then Halo 5 came out, so he played that. Even though he didn't like Halo 5, he spent a lot more time on Halo 5. So he plays this game with me, also kind of playing some catch up. So there we go. I'm gonna hug this wall a little bit. I don't know where they are. Oh, probably this way. Oh my gosh, I can't jump. There we go. That guy was crouching, hiding. Oh no! I say, you can't hide from me, bruh. One thing I love about Halo 4, I think Halo 4 SWAT is where I'm definitely like most comfortable. Halo 3 SWAT will always be my favorite, but I think 4 is where I do my best. Usually, I'm probably jinxing myself by saying that, but I think it's just so easy to aim in Halo 4. That's probably part of it. But there's also just little things I like about it. Like obviously you can sprint, which I don't love sprinting, but I think it's a nice little feature. And actually, I think it makes it easier to kill people because they're sprinting. So that's a nice little perk of having sprint. But I also like how you can just instantly respawn. Like you just click X and it just, there's no wait time. Like there is a wait time, but you can just skip it all, which usually you can just kind of skip a little bit of it. Oh no! Okay. We gotta focus up. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Royally messed that up. Style browser. See, what style browser is so random to me. These challenges rotate every week, right? So there's some that I'm used to seeing all the time, like social, win competitive. That's every single week. And then like style browser rotates out every 3 weeks, and I don't know. It's always so random. I think it's style medals, multi-kill medals, and spree medals. Those rotate every 3 weeks. And like multi-kill is so obvious, like get a double kill, get a triple kill, overkill, blah blah blah. And then spree medals are obvious, you know, get 5 kills in a row, get 10 kills in a row. And then style medals are so random. It's like get a vengeance kill. It's like, I mean, it's not bad because like you just kind of get them for playing, but it is funny, I think, how random it is compared to the other two. Well, it looks like we're doing pretty good. We'll probably get our first social win here out of 3. Always got to get 3 social wins each week. But also, I think I'm trying to get my positive KD, which is definitely not going to happen in Grifball. I mean, like, it's very rare that I go positive in Grifball, even though I love it so much. So, and it's Halo 2A this week, so we'll get to play some field Grifball, which is always fun. It's either fun or it's awful. It's like, those are kind of the two sides of field Grifball. You're either having a lot of fun, or the other team is just constantly throwing it in over and over. Because field Grifball is basically like, if you know Grifball, it's like the sport in this game, where you've got the bomb in the middle and then 2 teams of 4. But Halo 2A, they added field Grifball, which is like everyone has swords. There's no gravity hammer, and every time that somebody scores, they don't reset the round. It just keeps going. It's like a continuous round. And you can pick the ball up and throw it in for less points. So sometimes it'll happen where you're just sitting there and like the other team is sitting on the ball spawn and they just keep throwing it in. And then there's another guy that's just like camping on your spawn and killing you. So we'll see if we get a game like that or not, but it should be fun. I like field Grifball. It's just can be annoying sometimes. That was like a little quick scope there. Oh. Wow. I feel bad for the other team, honestly. Woo. But if you are watching this live or watching the VOD on YouTube, make sure you sound off in the chat, in the comments below. Just, you know, how's your week been? What have you been up to? Have you had a great week? Have you had a bad week? You know, that's kind of the point of this show is, you know, I wanted to figure out what is something I'm doing each week already that I can stream, which is catching up on MCC, like I said. And so, you know, that's something I'm already doing each week. But really, I think this is a nice chance to kind of get to know me better, but also for me to get to know you guys better. So, you know, just sound off. Tell me how your week's been. Tell me what's been going on with you. Did you get married this week? Did somebody die in your family this week? Like, I'm honestly down to talk about whatever. So that's kind of the point of all this, is just to get to know each other a little bit better too, while I, you know, destroy some noobs at SWAT, and every 4 weeks some Grifball. So looks like this game is pretty much over. Need 7 more kills. Okay. But I will say last week, it was kind of my whole thing was I started the stream late because I really wanted to test out my new capture card. My dad got me the Elgato HD 60 Plus or S Plus or something like that. and I was super excited. Like, he got that for me for my birthday, and I was super excited. Like, yes, we're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a better quality than usual, and blah blah blah. Well, I just want to formally apologize because I know the frame rate was god awful on that stream last week, and it made me so mad because I had like the best game I've ever had of Halo 2 Classic SWAT, which if you go to my YouTube, you can see I did put that out as its own video, but I was still mad that like it was such low quality. All right, we got our stay positive. We should have got our social win. Oh, 8 out of 20 for style browser. There's our friendly fire. And shared DNA. Great match. But yeah, I was just really disappointed. I think it was my laptop GPU is just not up to snuff to, like, basically I was like maxing at 20 frames per second, which is so disappointing when I got this amazing capture card that, you know, is supposed to capture 1080p 60 and it's capturing like 1080p 19. So we're not using that today. Somehow my remote play setup gives me better FPS. Like right now I'm at like 32 FPS. So, which it dips, like it probably dips down to what the max of the capture card was, but like that's not worth it when it could go higher, you know what I mean? So, all right, we went plus 12. That's not bad for our first game. Just our little warm-up game. But yeah, like I was saying before, these are the season rewards. You can see they cost season points. That's why we want to get our gold challenges each week, because the gold challenges give you season points. So that is why we're focused on these gold challenges. The blue challenges are nice, but they're not necessary, you know? So see what we're playing. Looks like Halo 4 SWAT again. Oh, this one's fun. If I don't do well on this one, it usually bodes poorly for like the rest of the night.
Eliminate the enemy team.
It's kind of my favorite spot to be in right here, because you can just kind of walk down this hallway. No! Oh my gosh, that was close. That was too close. No! Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh! I jinxed myself by saying I needed to do well on this. I mean, I just usually do, so... Here we go. No, they're using pistols and I don't appreciate it. Hear it. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to separate, guys. We can't all be together. We are not doing well. This is not good. Oh my goodness. No! Oh. Ah! This guy with the pistol is driving me crazy. Yeah. No! I was reloading and there were all three right there. Oh. I like 100% jinxed myself. This is rough. There we go. Sweet little jump shot. Come on. Time for a comeback. Let's go. Let's go. Where are they? There we go. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, let's go. Overkill. No! All right. That was good. That was a nice little... That gave me some motivation here. Dug our team out of a tiny bit of a hole, even though we're still in a freaking hole. Oh, we traded. Okay. All right, guys. What is happening with my team? My third place guy has 3 kills and fourth place has 0. Are they just really, like, me and number 2 are, like, doing all the freaking work. Oh! Oh my goodness, this is so stressful. I'm so used to just, like, not even having to worry on this map. So I'm, like, really stressed out. And I know that when we did our 360 Halo stream, where, like, I played all the Halo 360 games before they shut down the servers, like, I found a theater clip of me on this map in, like, 2012, just, like, destroying. So this is really, really stressful. Come on. There we go. No, I was reloading! Okay. We're bringing it back a little bit, but we're still down by 9? Oh my golly. What are my teammates doing? Like, he has 1 kill. Oh. They deserve this one, honestly. They're absolutely destroying us right now. Oh, he got me through the window. Wow. This team deserves the win. I still went positive, so that's nice, but wow. Golly, what a freaking game. Alright, well, at least I went positive. Oh. But if you all joined me last week on Friday for my golden birthday special, I just want to say thank you so much. That was really just a lot of fun. I went +5, so that's not horrible. I know each week I play Master Chief Collection just because that is my kind of weekly thing that I need to get done just personally, so that kind of helps with keeping a schedule. But it was nice to play like on an off day, have some of my Twitter friends join. You know, I think we got like 6 or 7 new followers. So it was a lot of fun, and we got to play. I played some games that I don't usually play. You know, I played Halo Infinite Campaign. I did some of my heroic playthrough, my 100% heroic playthrough, and then I switched over to multiplayer with one of my good friends, Jam Jam Bam Bam, Mr. Ken El Nino Lobo on Twitter. I think that's his app. And then at the end, I switched over to Hades, which I just love Hades so much. That was probably my favorite game last year that I played. And I'm only 2 achievements away from 100%ing the achievements. And it feels like a game that I definitely like think I might play after I get all the achievements, which for me, that's kind of rare. Like, I think once I get all the achievements, I'm kind of done with the game, but I don't know. There's something about Hades that it's really, really addicting, and it makes me want to get just 100% of in-game stuff in addition to the achievements. So, there we go. First kill. Why is that guy not moving? So, yeah, it was really just a lot of fun. So if y'all join me on that, I really, really appreciate you. It's not on my YouTube yet, but I will be putting it up on YouTube because I think the next 2 Wednesdays I'm gonna have to not do my live stream just because I have some family like rescheduling going on with my wife and my daughter and all that. So, but on Thursdays I put out my weekly grinds on YouTube. I put the VOD up, and I think I'm going to continue that. I'll kind of put some older VODs that are either gone or just not up yet on my YouTube, gone from Twitch or not uploaded yet. Oh, that guy scared me. All right, I'm stressing out. They're all 3 there. That stressed me out. So I think next week we won't have the Wednesday live stream, but we'll still have the Thursday like live stream up on YouTube. So stay tuned for all that. The birthday stream will be one of those specials. But I mean, obviously, if you're watching me on Twitch right now, just go check it out on Twitch. The VOD's up. But for YouTube, I like to have them a little bit like of a cleaner experience. I think I know one of my good friends was telling me, hey, you should stream like multi-stream on YouTube as well. And I want to, but also I kind of like that Twitch is like this in the moment experience. That's like what you get from the platform, and then my YouTube is kind of like, you know, in terms of the live stream stuff, it's kind of like a catch up, and I can like edit it and make it look nicer and add my little intro, my outro. So I don't know, I kind of like what I'm doing now, but it does also make sense to like broaden my horizons a little bit in terms of like, don't just live stream to one platform, live stream to as many as you can, blah blah blah. So I mean, that's kind of the impetus behind why I started like my TikTok and my Instagram. I started those like last second, because like 6.5 weeks ago I started my upload schedule like in earnest, you know, really sticking to my upload schedule on YouTube, because I really want to grow my YouTube presence this year. That's kind of my big goal, and Twitch kind of is like secondary to that, where it's just kind of helping create content for the YouTube schedule. Like I said, like my Wednesday live streams go up on YouTube on Thursdays. Like that's been a constant the last 6.5 weeks. So that is kind of why I started like my TikTok and my Instagram was, you know, if I'm making these YouTube shorts, why only put them on one platform when there's like multiple platforms available? So, you know, I put them on the Instagram Reels, and TikTok is like, you know, what started all these Reels and Shorts nonsense. So it kind of made sense to make those accounts and trying to just get my name out there and put the content to more use. You know what I mean? Like, I'm making this content, why keep it on just YouTube when I could possibly like create a new fan through a different avenue, and then maybe point them to my YouTube, you know, or point them to my Twitter. So I kind of, that's all of that to say, you know, I kind of get the reasoning behind me also streaming on YouTube in addition to Twitch. Oh my gosh, because that's kind of what my thinking was already, but I don't know. I think we'll stick with what we're doing now and evolve as we go, you know. Like, I put some effort into my YouTube cover art, you know, taking a screenshot, you know, I try to make it all original, and then adding some text that's like descriptive. But recently I've been, you know, wanting to evolve that as well. You know, if you saw I spoke about my Halo 2 SWAT match, and that's like the most effort I've ever put into a thumbnail, cover art. And I tried to bring it more in line to what people expect to see on YouTube in terms of like gaming videos. So, yeah, I think I'm just, I like being comfortable, like, because I am, like I said, I'm only a couple weeks into this upload schedule. So it's nice to feel kind of comfortable with what I'm doing and like knowing, oh, I can just, you know, I'm using that cover art for that, blah, blah, blah. But also I want everything to be like the highest quality that it can be. I want to entice people, you know, be eye-catching sort of stuff. So while staying comfortable and like putting in some effort, I do want to start evolving my content and like putting in more effort, you know what I mean? And I think a big part of that is like, you know, my shorts go out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and for the last like 6 weeks, there's been many instances where I am like editing the short and putting it up that day. Like, whether it's coming out on Monday, I'll work on it Monday morning and then upload it, sort of thing. And I think that's been like stressing me out just a little bit, because I want to stay consistent. I think that's important when you're like trying to grow your channel. So I'm gonna stick to the schedule, but I think what I need to do is start backlogging some clips and like editing them ahead of time, so I'm not stressed out about it, because then that frees me up to, first of all, frees me up to play more games, because I'm like in the middle of a couple games right now that I really just want to beat and be done with. But it also frees me up to edit these longer videos that I'm focused on, come up with new ideas, like, so that's kind of my goal right now, and like to figure out my cover art stuff, because I do want to evolve my cover art. I don't think my thumbnails are as eye-catching as they should be. So, ooh, that was nice. Triple kill.
Next kill wins. Game over.
Hey.
Victory.
Got him. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for, you know, what you'd like to see from my channel, what I could do to improve, plus 11, not too shabby. Feel free to leave it in the chat. Leave it as a comment on YouTube. For friends on Twitter, send me a DM. You know, I appreciate constructive criticism, and I am trying to grow this and make it into something and make sure it's high quality for people that are, you know, viewing and tuning in. So open to all sorts of suggestions. I'm not going to change who I am as a person, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm trying to do everything I can to make it a good experience for everybody. Okay, so 2 style medals left, which is just kind of random. Win 1 more social game, 2 more positive KDs, and then we just got to play some 4 and 2A. So hopefully we'll do another SWAT match, and then hopefully we can move on to some Grifball. So that's always fun. But yeah, speaking of, I was talking about my birthday live stream. So I did it on Friday. My birthday was on Saturday. My 26th birthday on the 26th of the month. So it's like the golden birthday. That's what my wife's always saying. So she set up all these awesome plans for us that day where so Saturday my dad actually was in town, which is nice because he lives on the West Coast. I'm in the Midwest. So it was kind of like a nice birthday surprise. So he came that morning, he hung out with us, he got to see the baby. She turned 10 months old that day, so that was nice. And then my wife and I went shopping. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you saw, you know, all the shopping stuff we got, like Super Mario Life board game, and Super Mario Uno, and Legend of Zelda Uno. And I got Elden Ring. My wife got me Elden Ring, which I'm like absolutely terrified to start playing. Like, to be honest. But I love George R.R. Martin. The hype for that game is real. I've never played a FromSoft like Soulsborne. So I do want to give it a shot, but I am terrified to start it. We also got she got me the Xbox 20th anniversary controller, so we had a lot of fun shopping. We went to Marshall's, GameStop, Best Buy. Golly, this map. This is a map where I consider using a DMR. This is so big. Oh my gosh. So that's what we did in the morning. My dad watched the baby, his granddaughter, so that was nice for him. And apologize for that. Need to mute my laptop over there. So yeah, my dad got to watch the baby, so that was good for him. We got to go shopping. We had Five Guys for lunch. We just got like a little small lunch, so we got like a hot dog from Five Guys. Love me some Five Guys. I'm having a really bad match right now. And then after that, we came back. Then we took the baby over to my wife's stepmom, who she's the one that I've talked about before. All right, we got our style browser. She watches the baby twice a week, you know, babysitter sort of stuff. So that's where the baby is right now. So we dropped her off there. She stayed the night there. So then we could go out to dinner. We went to a wing and beer place called Ale Emporium. And then that night we went and saw Spider-Man No Way Home, finally. I am just a huge Spider-Man fan. You know, that's like, the video game is like a big reason I wanted a PS4. And I've seen like every Spider-Man movie like in theaters the week that it came out. Ever since like, oh, I don't even know, Amazing Spider-Man 2. I would see them with my best friend. It was kind of like a tradition that we had. So this was the first time since then that I hadn't seen it like right away. So yeah, I just had a blast for my birthday. It was a lot of fun. And then that following day was actually my sister-in-law's birthday. So we went over to my wife's stepmom's where the baby was, hung out with them, and picked the baby up the next day. And you know, I think her dad made us hibachi dinner. Wow, that was an insane shot. He actually has a hibachi grill, and we love hibachi, so we had like homemade hibachi, and it was amazing. Chef's kiss. So yeah, this match is not going well. Alright, we're gonna try the DMR. I feel like this map, I think last time I played this map on stream, I switched to DMR, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it was a good birthday weekend. My wife is amazing. I'm terrified to start Elden Ring, so lots of good stuff. Once this match ends, I'll show you the controller, but it's gorgeous. I'm not even using it right now because I don't want to ruin it. So, oh boy, oh, golly, it's a bad match. I don't think I like this map, to be honest, because I'm not a big DMR guy, and I feel like this map is so big that I have to use the DMR. Oh my goodness, I'm used to that little bit of like, you know, give that you get from a BR. So, oh. Oh my gosh, I'm not a fan of this weapon. Oh! Nice, good kill, good kill. No, back up! All right, well that was rough. That was rough. Yeah, speaking of the YouTube schedule and all that, if you are a fan of Rocket League, definitely go check out my new Xbox clip today. It's Wednesday, so new Xbox clip out today, and it's me kind of cheesing. There's an achievement where you have to get an aerial goal, and I cannot do aerials for the life of me in that game, so... Ooh, I went -5. It's our first negative game today, y'all. So I kind of had to cheese my way to this achievement, and it's a funny clip, so I would just go check it out. It's on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok, and just let me know what you think. You know, give me a like, subscribe, yada yada. Alright, hopefully we can get our win now, so we can switch over to some Grifball and have some fun. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes, because I took some notes every week to remember some stuff to talk about. You know, I don't want to be sitting here and, like, blankly staring at the screen and not know what to talk about each week, so... Alright, let's get our win so we can play some Grifball and have some fun.
Eliminate the enemy team.
There we go.
Gain the lead.
Wow, y'all are dumb. I feel like people don't know that you can hear the grab lift. Like, it's so loud. It's like... Like, oh, there's someone going up the crab lift. Like, I'll go up it, but I know that if I go up it, you know, that's dangerous. So that means someone's, if they're smart, they'll know. Watch out, dude. Golly, I hate when people run into me. No, I was on a spree. There's a guy right there. Wasn't fast enough.
Gain the lead.
Right there. Oh no! He got me. Yo, come on. Alright, I went up it. No! He was ready for me. We are losing by so much. Come on, y'all. Kick it into gear.
Case. Double kill.
Case. No! Oh, my team is letting me down. Y'all, turn. Come on.
Killjoy.
Literally. Oh my gosh. I have more points than anyone in the game right now, and my team has less points than anyone in the game right now. This is rough.
Double kill.
Come on. I guess I gotta freaking put the whole team on my back. Oh. Oh my goodness. Move, y'all. Don't just stand next to me, please. You're magnets. You're bullet magnets. Oh.
Comeback kill.
Oh. Oh, man. I'm freaking doing everything. I'm doing the most right now. Help me. Oh my goodness. I should not feel like I need to get 50 kills on my own. Like, come on. Oh! This is so obscene. I have more kills and more points than anyone in the game right now. And I'm being punished. Like, no one else is making that kill right there. No one else is making that shot. And honestly, this is just fucking stupid. I never leave a game, but this is the sort of shit that makes me want to leave a game. Kill from the grave, I meleeed him. My gun just like floated out of my dead hands or something. Oh, God. We're literally down by 20 kills. How does that even happen? No! No!
Game over.
That was so sad. Like, really wanted my win there, and it just did not happen. It's so sad. Ugh. All right. Looks like we're playing another match. Let's see. I need another KD and a win. It's so sad. Yeah, speaking of, I was saying earlier, getting all my schedule under control because I want to play some games. I feel like I'm so far behind right now on God of War. That's kind of like my big PlayStation game that I'm playing right now because I've only owned a PlayStation for about a year. My PS4 is the first PlayStation I've ever owned or played. Honestly, I never like played a PS2 at anybody's house or something. I feel like that's kind of common. So, okay, we gotta win this one.
SWAT.
So I kind of have like a prioritized list of PlayStation exclusives that I've been working through. Last year I did Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, Uncharted 1, Fall Guys. So this year my first game was God of War. That's kind of it's my big focus right now, and it's March and I still haven't beaten it. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I feel really far behind on my schedule because, oh man, I want to, I played like 4 exclusives last year, I think, so I want to get at least 4 done this year. But I know God of War is also like, it's really large and expansive and there's so much to it, and I don't want to rush through it because I want to, really experience the game for what it is. And it's been a blast. So these last couple days I've really been pushing myself to play more, and it's helped. I was baby proofing more of the TV stand because my daughter is like standing up and trying to get stuff out of the TV stand. So I moved a lot of stuff like down behind the locked cabinets underneath. But I also, my PS4 was in the cabinet underneath, and I actually moved it up on top of the TV stand, along with like my Series X and my Switch, which I think has helped a lot. I think it's really like helped me want to play it more, because when it was down below, it's like a glass door that I have to open up because I don't want my PlayStation to like overheat, because that thing sounds like a jet engine when you turn it on. So, it's been nice having it out, because then I can just grab the controller, turn it on, like, don't have to open the thing or anything. And with the baby, like, we want to be able to keep those cabinets closed, too. That's kind of like the point. So, I can't play if she's out, if I have to keep it closed. So, it's been nice to bring that out of quarantine and play with it. And just, having a lot of fun with God of War. Trying to decide what my next game will be, but like I don't see a point in doing that anyways until I actually make some good progress on God of War. So, and I think that's also kind of like, I'm motivated to play some God of War because, like I said, I have Elden Ring now and everyone's so hyped on Elden Ring, but I don't want to start Elden Ring if I'm like, not feeling good about where I'm at in God of War, because, that's my big game right now. That's the game I'm playing. So, but other games that I'm trying to focus on, obviously we've got Halo MCC. That's what we're playing right now, folks. doing our weeklies, getting our golden challenges. Halo Infinite, like I said, I'm working on my 100% heroic playthrough, my third playthrough, and I'm also working on my multiplayer. You know, I've got all the battle pass done, I've got all that stuff done, but I just really enjoy the multiplayer, and so I've been playing that too. I'm trying to, you know, getting some of my challenges. I'm not super worried about it anymore. Not using any like challenge swaps unless it's an event week. So playing that, and then my wife and I have been playing It Takes Two, and oh my gosh, that game is absolutely phenomenal. It's like one of the best games I've played this year, so really loving that. I think last week we finished like chapter 6, I think, so I feel like we're getting somewhat near the end, but I don't want to look it up, you know. I don't want to like know how many chapters there are. I kind of want to be surprised. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun. It's just, it's so imaginative, and like I played Psychonauts 2, and I love Psychonauts 2. It was a lot of fun. I voted for it for Game of the Year for the Game Awards because it was the only one I had played, and I thought, you know, it deserved it. But now, having played It Takes Two, that is such a complete game, like such a complete idea, that it's kind of mind-blowing that like these days when games are like so piecemeal and like updated and DLC and all this stuff, the fact that all of that game was ready at launch and it's that refined and just that creative and just so much fun. Like that's obviously the number one thing with video games. They gotta be fun, right? And that game is such a blast, and it makes me laugh so hard. I think for one of my best of videos, I'm gonna be putting out some of like the clips that my wife and I have taken as like a best of It Takes Two video, compilation video, so look forward to that. But yeah, just it's so much fun, and it's crazy because you'll just get to like an area where there's nothing to actually do. They're just like you're ice skating, and it's just a blast. Like I don't know how they managed to do that, but they made just like, you know, messing around ice skating so much fun. So props to them. They deserve all the Game of the Year awards that they're getting. They got the Game Awards one. I think they got the DICE Game of the Year award. So well deserved. Absolutely well deserved. It Takes Two. Nice. Stay positive. I think we should have gotten our social wins too. Possibly. Maybe. Yep. Friendly fire. Alright, let's switch over to some Grifball. I'm gonna say I wouldn't play any Halo 2A SWAT, but that's okay. We'll probably get some Grifball in, so that's always a blast. Oh, I got an achievement! Win 450 multiplayer games. Well, would you look at that? Awesome. And I went +4 in my KD. +4 in my KD. Alright, we're gonna back out. We're gonna play some Grifball. Get our final match of Halo 2A or 4. Maybe get some of these objective medals that we need. Gosh, it's taking me a second to leave matchmaking. But yeah, so my wife and I finished like chapter 6. Hey! Code Red, you dead. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. And I think you are my most recent follower too. Yeah, I'm looking at my my little thing up there. So thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. We're gonna switch over to some Grifball to round out PvP. How are you doing today, Code Red? How's your week been? I think this is your first time hanging out with us, so I'll just give you the rundown. We play MCC, Master Chief Collection, get our weeklies, but it's also just a time to talk about our week, you know, gab, get to know each other, so feel free to sound off in the chat and tell us what's been going on with you. Hopefully we can find some Grifball. I'm good, thanks. Not bad, nothing too exciting. Well, that's good. Could be worse, right? Boring is better than like bad, you know? So my watch is telling me I need to stand up, but that's okay. We'll do that later. I'll stand up later. I might need to back out and jump back in. Oh, there we go. Which Halo is my favorite? It's kind of like a cheating answer, but Master Chief Collection is my favorite, and I'll give you reasons why. Halo 3, if we're just gonna talk like, you know, regular releases, Halo 3 it's been my favorite since I was a kid. One of the first games I ever played was Halo CE when my dad got us our 360. He got us CE, Halo 2, Call of Duty 2, and Guitar Hero 2. So Halo's been like part of my life since like 2006. But when Halo 3 came out, it was just like such a game changer. It's such a complete package, you know, Forge, multiplayer, campaign, that I just loved it so much, and I still love it to this day. But in terms of every Halo game that's ever been released, oh no, I think MCC is definitely my favorite. Okay, guys, you need to protect me. Protect me. Oh my gosh, she's coming after me. No! Always been a Halo 2 girl. Oh, I can totally respect Halo 2. I mean, that campaign is absolutely goated. And like the first multiplayer, right? Xbox Live on like the OG Xbox, that's kind of like amazing. And I'm sure lots of people have lots of good, like, dude, crazy memories of Halo 2. Alright, that's gonna help me with my objective results, so I'm kind of banking on these guys not grabbing their sword. Oh no! But Halo MCC, I've got some reasons. So like you said, Halo 2 is great, right? And Halo 2A is maybe the best campaign ever, because those cinematics are just phenomenal, I think, in my opinion. So I think that, oh man, that's a big plus for MCC, because you can't just go buy like Halo 2 Anniversary somewhere. You have to get it on MCC, right? So that's already a huge plus. Number 2, it's got Halo 3 campaign, which is my favorite. So that's kind of like a cheating answer. But a big part of why I love MCC is the matchmaking is like insane. Like the fact that you can just turn on and off any Halo game, no one's gonna kill this guy. Oh my goodness. You can turn on and off any Halo game, right? You can turn on and off, you can sort by, you know, game size. If you want to play 2v2, 12, you know, 12 player free-for-all, infection. There's like the matchmaking is absolutely unmatched by any other multiplayer game that's ever existed, in my opinion. So I think that's super impressive on MCC's part. And then when you get to campaigns, it's also got all the different campaigns, right? Halo 1, 2, 3. This is ridiculous. Why is my team not doing anything? That guy just walked right past him. It's got all Halo 1, 2, 2A, 3, 4, Reach, and ODST. So like some of the best campaigns in the series. But it's also got the cross-game playlists, which I think is like one of the coolest ideas ever. I got betrayed. It's one of the coolest ideas in like any game, you know, and they've got plenty of like collection games out there, but that's something you just don't see, you know, ever. It's like, oh, we're gonna sort these campaign missions based on theme and stuff like that. I think that's so cool, and I really love that, and that's something that no other Halo game offers. So those reasons, plus, you know, some other reasons, like, you know, it has every Forge ever made, every theater, you know, it's got Halo Reach Forge, which is like the best Forge. I think MCC is easily the best Halo game ever made, and I give 343 props for having such a rough launch I think now in its present state, like if you were to buy a Series X at launch and play the Series X optimized version of MCC, it's unmatched. Like it's one of the best games ever created. So that's why it's my favorite Halo. It does seem like a cop-out answer, but I think there's justification for it. So then my number 2 would be Halo 3 for sure. And then recently I said Infinite was my number 3. I think it's moving down to number 4 underneath Halo 2. So there we go. Oh wow, that's cool. I've only recently gotten into the multiplayer with Infinite. Yeah, you should definitely check out MCC multiplayer. I mean, it's still very lively. There's lots of people playing. This week is Grifball week, so you definitely need to check out Grifball, Code Red. Grifball is like some classic Halo stuff. I really hope they bring it into Infinite just so I can see like what their version of it is. So, and I know that, you know, there's a lot of negativity around Infinite right now because there's not a bunch of content, but I'm definitely in the camp of, you know, give it time. It's going to be amazing. Like MCC had a horrible launch, right? So I didn't play it at launch, but that's just like a known fact that MCC had a really bad launch. But like I said, in its current state, it's one of the best games I've ever played. So like, I think we need to give 343 some time because the multiplayer is already great in my opinion. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it, you said. I think it's fantastic. Like the campaign is amazing in my opinion. I'm on my 3rd playthrough of the campaign. And the multiplayer has such a strong like base. Like just the gameplay loop itself is phenomenal. And I think honestly the way they're doing it is kind of smart. Like don't add too much at once because you don't want to break this new sandbox they've created. I think the new sandbox is really well balanced, you know? So I'm okay with it. We're going to get new content each season. We'll probably get mid-season content, you know. I'm super excited for the future of Halo Infinite. So, and I think the story DLC is going to be cool. I don't know if you played the campaign at all, Code Red, but I'm a big fan of Infinite. It is my number 3 right now. Like best Halo of all time. It's easily the best 3 for, well, actually MCC is the best 343 game, but in terms of new games, yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. Did you play the Tenrai event and the Cyber Showdown event at all? I'm waiting for the co-op campaign so I can play with my husband. Nice. That's a good plan. Yeah, I think I might wait for like Legendary for co-op, but then again, who knows? Like, I wasn't even gonna start a heroic playthrough, and then I just did because I loved it so much. So, yeah, I'm excited for co-op. Co-op's gonna be awesome. I pretty much always played Legendary on co-op, so I don't know if that's what you're waiting for, or you're just gonna do like normal or what, but that's fun that you get to play with your husband. My wife is not super into console games in general, but like first-person shooters, she's not into it. Though I think, well, I kind of take that back. She loves Far Cry for some insane reason. I don't know why, but she loves Far Cry. Far Cry Primal is like her favorite game of all time. But recently she said that It Takes Two might like take over that spot as her favorite game of all time. So we'll see. But she's not super into console games. She's more like into her mobile games. She's got like, you know, a million games on her phone that she loves to play. So, and I love her for it, but it would be nice to play some co-op. Like Borderlands 3 came out and I was like trying to get her to play Borderlands 3 with me split screen, and it never happened. Which is fine. But yeah, I hope you have fun with your husband. That sounds like a blast. So did you play, you said you just got into multiplayer with Infinite, but did you play like the previous campaigns of Halo? I mean, you said Halo 2, but have you played all the campaigns? Or have you played much MCC at all? Because that could be fun to do with your husband too. Especially if you were waiting for co-op like till May, that could be like a fun way to catch him up if he's not familiar. Because all of them have 2-player, I'm pretty sure. Like Halo 1 and 2 are 2-player, Halo 3 is 4-player. So that could be fun. I know, oh, we're playing some field Grifball. Okay, I talked about this earlier. This is the Halo 2A Grifball and it's insanity. It's one of my good friends. I think only one I didn't finish was Halo 5. Deserved.
Throw or carry the ball into the goal.
It's not the best. It's actually the worst campaign. So, deserved. So Halo 2, why is Halo 2 your favorite? If you don't mind me asking.
The enemy has
So you haven't played much multiplayer, so this is like an insane variation of Grifball where you only have swords and you can throw the ball in for less points. So it's kind of scary because like one team can just dominate the whole time. But we're playing some Halo 2A right now, so... Oh no! No! Oh, he made it in? Come on. Alright guys, grab the ball, grab the ball. Come on, y'all. Oh my goodness. I love playing as the Arbiter. Oh yeah, same. Arbiter's probably like the best character, honestly, in like all of Halo. I mean, I love Master Chief, obviously, but like, Arbiter's goated. Let's be honest here. But I'm actually playing the, so I was talking about how they have the cross-game playlists for MCC, and the big one is the Master Chief Saga, which is Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4 in order on normal difficulty. So my good friend Drew, oh no, 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 get him. Yes, you blocked it. No! Grab it, grab it, grab it. There we go. He deserves his own game. Arbiter, that would be, honestly, that'd be such a cool spinoff. How did I not kill him? But my good friend Drew is like never played Halo, so that's kind of what we're doing, is playing through the Master Chief Saga playlist. So we did all of Halo 1, and he was like, it's fine, which is honestly fine because that game's super just repetitive. I'm not a huge fan of the Halo 1 campaign, but we're playing Halo 2 right now. We're getting destroyed, y'all. We're playing Halo 2 right now, and he's liking it a lot more. But yeah, it's just reminding me how much I love that game. Like, Arbiter's such a badass. The new cinematics for 2A are just phenomenal. The story is so good. Johnson is so good. Like, Halo 2 is phenomenal. If it was its own game instead of being part of MCC, I think I might consider it like the best. But I'm not the biggest multiplayer fan for Halo 2. I think it's a little repetitive, and then Halo 2A multiplayer is basically just like Halo 4. I'm pretty sure it's the same engine, so... Alright, come on people. Make me a path, make me a path. No, I tried to throw it. I don't think I threw it. I don't think it worked out very well. No! These guys are destroying us. Don't let them camp our spawn, y'all, or we're screwed. Oh my goodness, come on. Yeah, that would be really cool though, an Arbiter spinoff. Oh my gosh. Is no one playing goalie right now? This is ridiculous.
Double kill. Triple kill. The
All right.
enemy has dropped the ball. You have the ball.
That's embarrassing. I finally get the ball and I just eat shit. Kill him.
The enemy
Alright, so are you kidding me? All you have to do is stand in front of them and press right bumper and grab the ball.
The enemy has the ball.
See?
Intercept.
It's not that hard, y'all.
You have the ball.
Playing goalie is actually kind of fun in this game type, and we need someone to because we're about to lose. Oh, that's bullshit. Look how close we went to the goal. Come to think of it, I played a tiny bit of Halo 4 multiplayer. I think Halo 4 multiplayer got a lot of shit because it felt like they were trying to make it like more Call of Duty. Like they increased all the point values and like all this stuff. But looking back on it, I actually think I like Halo 4. Okay, we're halfway done on our objective medals, so maybe we can get some more objective kills before we lose this game. Looking back on it, I kind of like Halo 4 multiplayer. Like, I don't like the loadouts, that is too Call of Duty to me, but just in general, like, the gameplay loop, I appreciated, because it felt like 343 was trying to figure out what to do with this new meta that Reach introduced. Like, Bungie, like, broke the meta with Reach, and then they just left the game, right? And 343 is like, what the hell do we do with this? Like, there's sprint now, and there's all these armor abilities. Like, it completely changed the game, right? So, hey, I got a goal! Ah. So, I think Halo 4, like, personally, I think that's why I like 4 more than Reach, is Reach just kind of was like, didn't care that it was messing things up, and then 4 like had to recover from it. And 4 has a really good campaign, like a good story, I think. Bungie just left it for dead. They really did. They were like, we don't want to make Halo anymore, so our final Halo game, we'll ruin the Halo meta, and then we're gonna go make Destiny. Kind of funny, honestly. I mean, obviously I love Bungie, but the way they left Halo was kind of messed up. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Yo! Alright, let's get some more objective kills. There we go. I need 2 more objective medals, and then we can be done with our challenge. There we go. That didn't count? What? Oh! What the heck? I killed that guy and it didn't count. This is like the only surefire way to get objective medals in this game, and you only get to play Grifball once a month. So give me my freaking objective kills, please. This is ridiculous.
The enemy has the ball.
The enemy has the ball. Wow. Wow.
Nearing victory.
Yeah, this one's kind of insane, and it's only this week, so if you want to play it. Wow, they're gonna win. This is rough. I definitely advise you playing some MCC this week. That's game.
The enemy has the ball.
It's Grifball week, once a month, so definitely advise you playing this week. I think Code Red, you were asking about like webcams on Twitter, like because you wanted to add a face cam. And I'll just let you know I didn't respond to that because my webcam is so shitty. My wife, she was doing her master's during, it was like an at-home online master's course. And they provided a webcam for her. But it broke like the day of a test. And she was like freaking out. So we went to Best Buy and we bought like the cheapest webcam possible. And that's the one that I use. So I've been thinking about, I went +7. It's not too bad. That's going positive in a Grifball game. Not the easiest thing in the world. So yeah, I've been thinking about upgrading my webcam just because it is kind of shitty. Like I had to kind of crop to get this widescreen because it is kind of it's like it's a 1080p, but it's not widescreen. I don't really get it. Hey, we're playing Moorfield Grifball. So yeah, that's my advice is let me know what you find out, because maybe maybe I'll use that one too. Because I was talking about it earlier, but I am trying to, you know, I want to make this the best experience for anyone that does hop in. You know, I only get 2-3 viewers every week, but I want it to be a nice, clean, quality experience. So.
Or carry the ball into the goal.
And I only added my face cam, like this is episode 7. I added my face cam like episode 2, but it was a shitty setup. Oh, I have my red energy sword this time. So, and then I think I took out my... No! Woo! I was close.
You have the ball.
I took my face cam out for episode 3. There we go. One more kill, and then we got our objective medals. And then I added it back in for episode 4, but then I had like this whole overlay too. And I don't think I really figured my overlay out, like how I wanted to do it until the birthday special last week. So, like having this little header above me, I kind of like where that is. I used to have it like whoop, in the middle of the screen.
Gain the lead.
Gain the lead. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I know nothing about tech outside of running my Xboxes. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm actually trying to build my own PC for the first time. Because I do a lot of the content creation stuff, like for myself and for my job, one of my jobs. So I have 2 jobs. Like I said, this episode is about getting to know each other, right? So I'm just gonna talk about myself for a little bit. I work 2 jobs from home. I have a full-time job where I'm a cybersecurity engineer for one of my clients for my company. And then my part-time job, I do social media, website management, and data analytics for an audio engineer company. And they're a consultant, and they're in charge of throwing the Audio Engineer Society conference this year. So I've actually been making a lot of like content for them, like trailers and stuff, like hype trailers to get people like to register for this event and to like be sponsors for the event, stuff like that. So that plus my new weekly upload schedule, like I've been doing my upload schedule for like 6.5 weeks now. So I've basically got a video exporting on my laptop like every night, whether it's for work or for myself. Nice throw! Oh, it didn't count. But it's like crashing my laptop. So I kind of decided like I want to try and build my own PC because I do feel like it's nice. It's kind of like a, you know, like a rite of passage sort of thing for being an IT nerd and being a gamer. So what just happened? I should have killed that guy. I don't know what just happened. I think I dropped the ball on accident. Like figuratively and actually I dropped the ball. Oh nice. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Nice. I kind of am a stay-at-home dad, but I also work 2 jobs.
The enemy has the ball.
Like Wednesdays are one of the 2 days a week that I send my baby over to grandma's to babysit her so I can get some work done, so I can have my live stream, stuff like that. So my daughter just turned 10 months last week. So she's just the absolute most amazing thing in the world. So I totally know what you mean, but working from home makes it kind of easy to like be a stay-at-home dad basically with her. So we hang out. It was 1 day a week, but then my wife had like she got to split her maternity leave from work. Come on guys, do something, do anything. So we did like our second half of her maternity leave, and we took it this past year, like November, December, for the holidays and for her birthday. And during that time, I was like, oh yeah, I think I could actually watch LB, or call her LB, Lil Baby. I could watch LB more than I have been, I think. You know, I'm only watching her 1 day a week while working, plus weekends, obviously. So we got back from our trip and my wife went back to work, and I was like, yeah, I think I can watch her like, you know, twice a week maybe, or 3 times a week. So, but that turned into my wife's stepmom. 2 of her kids got COVID 2 weeks in a row. So the baby stayed home with me for 2.5 weeks straight while I was working. All right, objective results. So it turned into, oh yeah, I think I could watch her like a couple more days a week, into watching her every single day for 2.5 weeks. So really tested my mettle, you know, during those weeks. Well, we finished our objective results, so I think we can move on to PvE after this. Do some campaign or something. But it is Grifball week, I don't know. Nice. It's gonna be a long game. Oh wow, that's awesome. My daughter is 5 and my son is almost 2. That's awesome. Good for you. I think we definitely are thinking about having another kid, but no more than 2. 1 has been quite a lot, especially with COVID and everything. Yeah. I think I do want another kid, but after that we'll probably be done. So, how is it having a 5-year-old daughter? But that's insane. Like, mine's only 10 months. She's just now, like, babbling at us and standing up. She's, like, really, really getting way better at standing up on her own. So she's gonna be walking in, like, no time at all.
You have the ball. The enemy has the ball. Comeback kill.
Golly, she's a sassy one. Yeah, I can already see that my daughter is becoming a sassy one as well.
Ball thrown.
She's the best though. She's literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. So, you know, she can be as sassy as she wants. She's gonna get her way. Oh my goodness, we're losing.
New ball spawned.
Come on, y'all,
The
kill him.
enemy has the ball.
I'm gonna play goalie. Oh, how did I miss that? No!
New ball spawned. The
I got it. I got goalie. I got goalie. There we go.
You have the ball.
There we go.
5 minutes remain.
Let's go.
Kill.
Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, that was a pretty good play. Oh, I love that. I feel the same way with mine. It's this crazy thing, right? Like,
You have the ball.
I think, you know, a couple months before. Okay, so 2020 was crazy for my family. My wife and I, we've been dating since high school, and in 2019 we went on a cruise together. I proposed,
Thrown.
and then, you know, the whole world fell apart in 2020. I got a new job, the cybersecurity one I talked about, and I was supposed to go to South Carolina for my training, and then it's like they set up my my flight and everything, and I was super excited, like, oh my god, they're paying for me to go to a different state to get trained, like this is it, this is like being an adult and having a tech job and blah blah blah. Then the whole country shuts down, right, because of COVID,
Has the ball.
and I don't have a job for 3 months. My wife goes from working in store to working from home, and everything just kind of stands still for a couple months. So we decided to kind of take back some control over our lives, and we're gonna move our marriage up, because we were planning to go to Hawaii in December 2020, because our anniversary, it would have been our 8th anniversary, or no, 7th anniversary, but we couldn't really plan anything because, like, there was a 2-week quarantine in Hawaii, so it just didn't make sense to plan anything in Hawaii, because it's like we don't want our guests to have to, you know, be in a hotel for 2 weeks. So instead of doing it in December, we moved it up, did our wedding in July, got married in a park, went to the courthouse, got the paperwork. So July we got married, 2020. Then we got our first house. We moved to a new city out of the college town that we'd lived in. Got our first house, which is where I am right now, in my amazing living room with my amazing TV. So we got a house in July, August, and then we found out that my wife was pregnant. So 2020 was insane,
Has the ball.
but it's been great, you know. It's been nice. Like, obviously 2020 was a sad year for a lot of people, but for my family it was, a lot of stuff changed, you know, for the better. And then 2021 I got to meet my daughter. I put a lot of effort into redoing my TV space. If you follow me on Twitter, then you've seen, like, my gaming setup. I'm very, very proud of it. 2020 sucked. I lost my job the month my son was born. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that. And that's the thing too, is like, I know that it sucked for so many people, but it's hard because personally I had a good year. So it's like, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, that sucks. Hope you're doing okay now, at least, you know. I feel like some things have gotten back to normal. Like, some things I don't think will ever get back to normal. Like, the supply chain issues have been rough. They've been really, really bad. Like, the chip shortage, and there was like a tire shortage at one point, and grocery prices are going up, and so some things I think will never go back to normal, but I do hope that some sort of semblance of normal came back to your home at least. But yeah.
The enemy has the ball. You have the ball.
I don't know how that didn't count as a score.
The enemy has the ball. 1 minute left.
Oof. Oh my gosh.
Game over.
Ah, we got destroyed. it's just been crazy, but can't live in fear forever. Plus, I love being with my kids, and I can try my dream of being a streamer. Yeah. I mean, there's always silver linings, right? Hopefully. I mean, some things are just bad, but can always look forward to the silver linings. Like one door closes, another one opens. So you get to be with your kids more, you get to work on being a streamer. So just gotta look at it that way. I'm fortunate because, like I said, working from home is not too horrible. And my part-time job, I can kind of do my own thing and work on my own schedule that way. So it gives me time to try and, you know, be a content creator too. So all right, I think we're good. We got 5 season points from today. Yeah, we just need to do competitive. So I think we'll switch over to PvE and work on some Halo, what, 3 and 4 missions, some close range weapon kills. Yeah. Let's see. I might take a small break, and then we will start some Halo 4 and 3. So I will be right back. Let me switch over to my little handy dandy screen here. All right. I will be right back. All right, we're gonna play some Halo 4 PvE. My wife just called me and said that she is on her way home, or she's gonna go get the baby and then come home, so we might just make this a shorter episode, do one mission and then be done. Alright, we're gonna do Requiem. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else we can really work on. I don't want to do legendary, so yeah. Well, let's see if there's a playlist we can do for Halo 4. Hold on. Playlist. Oh, nice. Sweet, we can work on this playlist too. Okay. Yeah, if you're just joining us, hopefully you enjoyed the little video that I put on for the break.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
That's actually my most recent
Plenty.
YouTube video.
We still need a ride home.
See. Trying to check and make sure I don't miss this terminal. Hold on, folks. I mean, I know it's at the very end, but I don't want to miss it. Yeah, that's actually my most recent YouTube video from Halo 2, where it was actually my last stream last Wednesday, and it's like the craziest game I've ever had of Halo 2 Classic SWAT. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that, and if you missed parts of it, go check it out on my YouTube. But we were running through some Halo 4, Requiem. Gonna make some progress on our Halo 4 missions for the week, and grab this terminal for an achievement. So, ooh. I really am a big fan of this campaign. I think it's really well done. I think it was slept on back when it came out.
Warthogs,
So
still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
especially when you compare it to Halo 5, that campaign is like unbearable.
About my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise.
Hopefully it goes without saying.
It may be
Halo 4
possible to
spoilers ahead.
profile my neural net by replicating those same conditions.
But it's nice. We've been doing Spartan Ops recently because that's like the only thing I had left to finish on normal difficulty. But we finished that 3 weeks ago when Halo 4 was the game again. And then it didn't really pop, so at the beginning of my birthday special stream, I kind of went through and figured out what was wrong with the achievement popping. So we're done with Spartan Ops for a minute, which I'm happy about because I prefer to play the campaign.
More than anything, his behavior is odd. Hostiles.
Alright, we need some close-up kills for the cuddle-up challenge, and that includes melee, so I'm gonna look like a fool meleeing some of these people, but I promise it's for the greater good. Oh, come on. And then, let's see. Is it Promethean weapons this week? Forerunner weapons, yep. Okie dokie. Excuse me. We're gonna try and melee everything we can without dying. Oh. Yep, cuddle up. 7 out of 75. So that is working. It's so weird that melee counts, but also I'm very grateful because it's like, where am I gonna find a shotgun or something like that? I mean, honestly, you could go in and like cheese a lot of this stuff by doing it in like Firefight or Spartan Ops, because you get to choose like your loadouts and whatnot. But I don't think that's very fun for like an audience. I mean, it's like helpful for like a walkthrough or something, but I don't think it's fun to watch. What? I don't know about that. Oh, maybe the Jackal sniped me. Okay, I am used to just dying and respawning though from Spartan Ops, so I need to be a little bit more careful. This will also help. There's an achievement for basically every game to do, like, I think it's 3 playlists for each game. So since we're playing in a playlist right now, that'll just help me towards that achievement. I don't think I'll be able to unlock it during the stream, but just, you know, this game has 700 achievements, so it's nice to make progress towards them whenever you can. Gosh, I need a new gun. I do miss the carbine in the new Infinite. I love the stalker rifle, but I don't know. There's just something about the Covenant carbine.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking is not my strong suit.
Take some cover. Here's the pinpoint challenge for headshots that we get every single week. But we're not too concerned about that one because that's easy. Oh gosh. I mean, that one just comes naturally, you know. More concerned about the cuddle up one. Yeah, we're already 30 out of 100 for that, so. Oh, there's an invisible guy. I see you, invisible elite. Can't trick me. This will help for cuddle up.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
All right. I love how this active camo barely works.
Where's that phantom signal again?
What could that phantom signal
heard something like that.
possibly be? I don't think it's the Infinity. Oh, wait. Might be. Woo!
I wondered when they'd show up.
What? That is definitely not the gun I wanted. Alright, there we go. These guys are all dead.
There, Chief. A console in the back.
It's funny, I've played this so many times and I'm still like, wait, where exactly do I go? Because I know what I do in a second.
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
I don't hate Master Chief's armor in this game, but I do wish there was some sort of like
Maybe I can tell us
explanation
what the company are so interested in.
as to how he got it. Like, I know some people were saying like,
I don't
keep
know.
him in the Mark
It locked
6, and then once he gets to the Infinity,
I'm detecting power
give him the new
fluctuations
armor.
in
Like, that
several
kind of makes some
devices.
sort of like
I'll
story
put them up for
sense.
you.
Okay.
Hopefully we can find some
But
way to get this
that's
cartographer
alright.
back online.
I'm not too mad about it. Like, it's a video game, so I don't lose my mind over stupid shit like that. And it is kind of fun to play through this because I'm playing through the 360 version of this with my best friend, because there's an achievement to beat it on
Energy
heroic
is actually a
co-op,
ferroelectric
so
field.
we've been doing that lately, so
Your
it's
shields
kind
are
of fun to
just
replay
cycling in
this
response to the chamber's
on
charge.
Xbox Series
Let's bring
X.
the cartographer back
And it's
online.
funny because like
Partially.
I don't know what it
This
is about, maybe it's like the
processing
120 frames per
system
second, but like
usually works in parallel.
the running is so
We'll have to
choppy
locate its twin.
in this game now. Shit.
The Covenant. They found a way inside.
Covenant always find a way, huh? There we go.
Is that the same signal?
Yeah, I think we'll finish this mission and then
Mayday.
we'll call it an early
Early
AI night.
Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location.
One thing I liked about the Jackals in Infinite is like they have their shield like they normally do, but then they'll like rotate it up. It's so funny, like it's such a small thing, but it's never happened before in a Halo game. And I got so mad the first time I was playing, like, what do you think you're doing? You can't do that. Like, I've known how to kill you the last 20 years. You can't change this up on me. Ah. Oh, oh. Oh, come on.
That's it. Now quick, to the cartographer.
All right. Whatever you say, robot lady. Yeah, we're gonna skip this because we're low on time.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
Let's find Infinity.
What do you know about Infinity?
Oh yeah, with this whole bridge to do.
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Like 40 more melee kills before we get our challenge done. God, the Banshee's so slow in Halo 4. Holy shit.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even mean to assassinate him. Alright. Nope. Oh, I thought he was gonna kill me.
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
What? Come on, give me something. Oh boy. Literally nothing? Come on. Are there no guns anywhere? Oh, thanks, Code Red. I appreciate you stopping by. And, it's nice to have somebody to talk to during these, so thanks. Good to get to know you a little bit more, too.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
Oh my gosh. Screw this. Come on. Where? I feel like there was a fuel rod gun somewhere. Definitely try and catch it again. I appreciate that so much. Thanks, Code Red. Every Wednesday, except taking these next 2 Wednesdays off, but definitely check out my YouTube. All the VODs go there the next day, and I'm still going to be putting live stream VODs these next 2 Thursdays. I just won't have the Wednesday live stream. So I think this will be the end of our level here almost. And we'll call it a night.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if
Artifact.
it's related to whatever the Covenant are.
Yeah, this is the
Where's
end,
the terminus?
because the terminal is
That
right
is
underneath
at
that
the top of the
bridge,
tower.
which is what we're going for. We're trying to get this achievement. And I love this music for Halo 4. There we go.
Our enemies move deeper into our territory with abandon. They must be eradicated.
Shall we take revenge? Abandon the mantle and all that its philosophy has given us these 1,000 generations?
All our plans have been torn asunder.
More reason not to abandon our beliefs. The mantle is our guidepost. in
Honestly, love
times
these
such as
terminals. They're
these.
so cool.
We must not falter in following its teachings. The enemy must be sent home and taught to stand with the galaxy rather than rail against us and take what they desire. The mantle shelters all.
Didact, you make a fair, if uncomfortable, point. You have my support. Librarian, will you likewise follow the mantle as the Didact suggests?
Yes, Master Builder.
Halo 4's just got such deep lore. I really love it.
You're not angry at me.
We had this discussion a century ago.
Ah, so you are angry at me.
In the chambers, yes. But not now. You'll depart for Requiem soon?
At dawn, my Prometheans are already there.
Already there. You knew the Master Builder would side with you.
Should we step back inside the council chamber?
No. would rather we spend our night out here. There will be fighting enough in the days ahead.
Nice. I think that's the very end of the level.
Is caught in a loop trying to access something it's calling a domain. An off-world data repository of some kind, though I'm only able to extract bits and pieces of the complete exchange. I'll log it for investigation later.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah, we're gonna skip this cutscene. That's the end of the level. Yep, gives us a 2 out of 8 for Narrative Navigator, 1 out of 3 for Halo 3 and 4 missions. We finished the playlist progression, which is a blue challenge, but it's always helpful for achievements. And I think we're gonna call it there. Let's get out of this mission. We're gonna go to the exchange and spend our season points like we like to do at the end of the levels. Alright, save quit. Or at the end of the show, I mean. Sorry. Alright. So, let's see what we got for the exchange this week. 2 things I already have unlocked. And next week is 2 things I already have unlocked. Alright, cool. Then let's just spend all 5 of our points. That's always fun. So we're on the 9th page of Season 8. Let's get these axe. Let's get these Halo 3 shoulders. Let's get these skull Halo helmet, 3 helmet. And let's just get these 2 things at the beginning. So we're a little bit over halfway now on page 9. And that makes me happy. Soon we'll be done with Season 8. Done with all the Season 8 seasonal challenges. And then we can start working on Season 6, Season 4, Season 2, and Season 1. So this is going to be a long grind every week, but I appreciate everyone that comes and hangs out with me while I do it. Get to know each other a little bit better. And yeah, I really appreciate that. So thanks so much for hanging out this week. We're going to call it there, and I will catch y'all in a future weekly grind. I think next 2 weeks we're going to call off, but make sure you check out my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok. Hit me up on Twitter, follow me there, and we can stay in touch and talk about video games, talk about Halo. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, and I will catch you on the next weekly grind. Thank you.